Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Henry. Got his man downfield. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And that's a...
And the Beavers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Quarterback making checks. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Still running at the 40. There he goes down the right side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Beavers! Once he got some room, it was over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll run the toss. Fights off the defender. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest and make big gains.
The Beavers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Starting to feel a little pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
They're working that left side. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They were... Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the top, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Westbrook. There he goes. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's second and long. Now they'll run the draw. He picks up 4, that'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Henry. Gonna try to get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Beavers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Schwartz. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. He's loose at the 15. Turning on the Jets. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. "90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Henry. Throwing right. He's got an open man. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting... And pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Beavers have this offense rolling. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback? Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.